Thank you so much for letting me give you an update on the Innovation District. And really, I wanted to do a quick recap and then tell you where we're at. So I'm not sure if we've shared this graphic, but this really shows, as Amy likes to say, Amy Adams, who couldn't be here today, the Innovation District is a physical place, but it's not just real estate. What it is it's a collaborative ecosystem, and this really shows how the ecosystem interacts, connects people, connecting companies to the researchers, labs and expertise so that commercialization can happen, aligning students with employees' needs for training and for preparing them for the workforce, convening industry, government, and academia to accelerate R&D, and then building sustained pathways for collaboration, mentorship, and workforce. So we started in 2024 with our concept plan. And I like to say that when we completed this plan, what we found out is we have an innovation district pretty much in everything but structure. We realized that we had a tier 1 research institution. We have a large pipeline of workforce coming through NOVA, Prince William County Schools, and George Mason University. Fast growing cluster of high-tech companies. And location. We're right in the National Capital Region. We're close to Dulles. We're close to National. We will be having our own commercial flights out of Manassas Airport next year, Patrick. I think it's what we're slated for. We're close to I-66, 95. So again, location. And we have our 4 industries, our sectors that we identified. And you got to hear a lot about forensic science today. So these are areas, all of these areas are areas of strength within George Mason University, but they're also areas that are we already have companies within this ecosystem that are doing things, that are really making a difference. So the physical footprint of the Innovation District, you can see it here. Yes, there are boundaries to it, but the great thing about innovation districts is the spheres of influence. So the focus for our activities and for the Innovation District project is within the borders, but the economic impacts will go out throughout the region. And then we're already seeing a lot of economic growth within the city, and you can see these. The co-aspire are drones going to Ukraine, right? Is what they said when they cruise missiles. I'm sorry, not drones, cruise missiles. Micron expanding, General Dynamics progeny systems expanding. And then also within Prince William County, we have some desperately needed flex space coming adjacent to campus over on Hornbaker. We've got NVIDIA is under construction nearby. And then Nova Live, I mean, that place is continuing to grow. Getting that tempo has really provided a leg up for our tourism for both the city and the county, because you're seeing the higher end products coming into this area. So the Innovation District, it's taking shape. You know, the committees, the task forces have been very busy. We will have, mark your calendars for April 24th at 9:30 a.m. We will be announcing the name and the brand for the Innovation District at Brentsville Hall. We're really excited about that, and it's going to be a great event. President Washington will be there to help us announce that. And I believe, Madam Mayor, are you joining us for that?
Yes.
So it will be a wonderful event. We're really excited to announce that. And then we've been working on the governance and the future financial model. We are looking at creating a 501c3 that will organize the Innovation District. And then again, the future financial model. This is not a 2-year project. This is looking 25, 50 years into the future. While we're, as Amy likes to say, we're building the plane while we're flying it. So workforce development is one of the main areas that we've been working on. And as you can see, we have the workforce training programs, expanding the capstone projects, and then our young professionals program, which is actually an area that we're starting to work on now. And then our commercialization projects. The main one that we really like to talk about is the Northern Virginia International Soft Landing Program. We have companies working with one-on-one mentoring, and then we're looking at creating this program, kind of a local buyers club, if you will, connecting the entrepreneurs, the startups with buyers. So early impact progress. We have, you can see some of the great numbers here. A couple that I want to point out, our International Soft Landing Program, we had 22 applications. We're looking to have 3 to 5 companies soft land within this innovation district. 22 companies have applied for that. 2 of them are from Silicon Valley. These are companies who want to come from Israel, from Korea, from California, to Prince William County and the city of Manassas. So, that's really exciting. Not all of them, obviously, again, a cohort of 3 to 5, but the momentum is there. There's an online magazine, I guess you would call it, called Real FDI, Real Foreign Direct Investment. They have an article coming out soon, and we were chosen as one of the top 10 investor-ready life sciences projects. So that's really going to be letting people know, planting the flag in the ground that Northern Virginia, Prince William County, City of Manassas are the place to come if you want to do life sciences. Again, we've been doing the capstones. We've got 20 students participating in 4 capstones. We've done capstones for a long time. This group has heard from Micron. I know has been a long-time friend of Mason, providing capstone projects, and has had their students present on their projects. But Micron's a big company. There's a lot of small companies out there that can't afford to do a capstone project with Mason. And so what the Innovation District is doing is we're paying for those capstone projects. So these startups, smaller companies, maybe a first-time company, getting that capstone experience so they can see what the students are like, get a real-world solution to a problem that they have, and potentially source some employees. Great thank you to our founding partners, some of whom are in the audience here today. Micron, again, as we mentioned, Employment Enterprises is also here. OmniRide's one of our SciTech innovators. They are helping us. We have a Association of University Research Parks is doing a small conference here in April, right before the announcement. OmniRide's helping us with some of the logistics for that event, so we really appreciate that. Lake, we appreciate the support that they have been giving us. Dominion Energy increased up to the full founding partners. ECU Communications, ATCC, and you can, Garcia Family, 66 Express, I'll go ahead and read them all. Vanderpool, because I know Rick is on the line, Vanderpool Frostic and Shamian, and the IPC. So we really appreciate that. There's plenty of room. So remember that. There's plenty of room, especially prior to April 24th. We really want to celebrate those folks who have made the investment in the Innovation District. So what are our 2-year goals? We're really focused on championing, one of the areas that we're looking to do is champion a center of excellence for data centers. We're right here in Data Center Alley. So we want to be the place that data centers throughout the world come to find out the best ways to become environmentally friendly, to coordinate with the community, which we know right now that's a challenge for the data centers in Prince William County and the city of Manassas. But that's one of our areas. We're also, and this is part of the vision from President Washington, is we're looking at 3 P3 buildings in town center. One will be student housing, which we desperately need to fully activate this campus. One will be a community library. We are talking to Prince William County libraries to coordinate with them. And that's really the library of the future. That's going to be some books, and it will be available to the community, but it will probably include makerspace, event space, and a lot of different opportunities for folks. And then the final one is the P3 research building. Part of that would probably house that international soft landing program so that we can expand and not only have 3 to 5 companies, but more as the needs are. We're looking to engage with industry more than we have, the landowners, government, academia. Northern Virginia Community College is obviously a great partner to Mason, but there's room for more. This is one of those situations where the rising tide lifts all boats. And then securing that ongoing funding for the innovation district so that, again, not a 2-year project. How can you help as the advisory board? Help us get invested financially with your companies, become a founding partner, and join us on April 24th for sure. That's going to be a great event, and invitations will go out from Donna when we have the official invitations for that. Introductions, love to meet with people. It's great if I can have that soft introduction. So any introductions you can make. If you're not already doing capstones and internships, let us know. We've got the students. Most of them we're trying to source from this campus, but it's from anywhere in George Mason. So if you need accounting students, marketing students, obviously the engineering, for instance, the science students, but anybody, we can help you with that. And then we're looking at a multi-year partnership model. Again, this is a long-term project, so there will be more to come about that. We have the talent, we have the research, we have the companies and the momentum, and now we have a governance partners and a plan to bring it all together. You can help the innovation district turn Virginia's innovation capacity into measurable, sustained economic impact right here in the city of Manassas and Prince William County. And thank you for your time.